I'm going to show you something before I let you know my story. So those are my ISO drug tests. Negative. Negative. They're given to me by the investigator, June 23rd, 2011. See, the hardest thing we face today is what's going on in this courtroom. I know it's hard to believe that Child Protective Services would never do this. But I'm going to show you something that's going to shock you. Today, many parents are facing the same thing that I am. But many parents believe that you can't win the state. But this video is not about winning the state. This video that I'm making is to prove my innocence, as well as to try to protect innocent children up under state care. Because the only ones that are getting hurt are these children. I faced when my son was placed in the Laurel Ridge Treatment Center at the age of 6. Based on a false report, that's an injustice. He's on 4 types of medication right now. My son was never a hyper child. But he was a scared child when they took him to that place without me. So he was not properly diagnosed. So the reason for this video is if it could be used for good use, then let it be used to protect innocent children in state care. Because those courtrooms should be about the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Low-income families don't have $10,000 to pay for an attorney. Because that's what they're charging me. I had 4 court-appointed attorneys that did nothing for me. They knew the truth. But I was denied my rights in a courtroom. I never got a fair trial, nor did I get a chance to appeal this case. I have paperwork to prove it. One of the things that they said, I did not have a home for these kids and I could not support them. This is my living room. And that's my kitchen. I have a 3-bedroom home where many lives have been put into this case. Right here. I was told that I was going to make sure I lose my kids for going to higher management. She wasn't lying. June 14, 2011, mother's worst nightmare. I got served that day. Methamphetamine, cocaine, and marijuana. But yeah, drug tests are negative. This is my family. Innocent children got harmed in this. I actually got recordings on them. See, this is right here, my son. 6 years old, he was strapped to a table and forced to be drugged. He was not properly diagnosed. Going by this letter right here, clearly states that there were only contacts related April, May, and June 2011. I filed a complaint against them. And this is the paperwork I got back. That April 11, 2011, first time in my home. However, I left, and she was not able to meet face-to-face contact with me till May 31st when I signed the safety plan. Well, going by the emergency removal that they filed on me, they want to make sure I lose my kids. They put March 18th, 2011, May 18th, 2011, May 31st, and April 7th, 2011. Going by the letter from Consumer Affairs, they investigated the proper way. How could they miss my drug test? And they were only in my house twice. So where does all these other dates come in? Here's right here, June 1st, 2011. Here's another one. May 18, 2011, should read May 18, 2010. It was ruled out. Kids all passed the next grade. I filed with the administrative review to try to get it off my record. They refused to remove it off my record. I've taken her to the disputed resolution several times, and she refuses to show up. Here's a paper that shows that I had deferred adjudication, meaning I have a clean record. I adopted a little girl back in 2006 from Child Protective Services. I filed an affidavit, but didn't do me any good. Everyone's refusing They said I didn't have a job, but yet I worked at the 99-cent store for 3 years. Here's a Social Security statement which proves that if I get disabled today, me and my kids qualify. At the age that I'm at, you could tell I've worked for 22 years. Here's a paper from CAT. It's a legal document where a test was done on me, where it clearly states, this individual does not meet the criteria for substance abuse or education treatment. I have been denied the first 5 months of seeing my children. I've made a police report, tried to get a charge of perjury. All that right there is paperwork. People, they got certified mail. By fax, by mail, and emails. I have more than that. What I have always thought, that flag represents our freedom. From what I've seen, we're denied our freedom. We're denied our rights in a courtroom. That courtroom should be about the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. May this video be used for good to protect innocent children from this day forward. And God bless each one of y'all guys, because now you know the truth. There are some people that are being victims of child protective services.